And former President Donald Trump said today he's proud to be responsible for getting Roe v. Wade overturned and now wants the decision on abortion left up to the states.
The Biden campaign will highlight that in North Carolina this week as women impacted by abortion restrictions talk about their experience. Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is live in Raleigh with a closer look. Michael.
And the former president talked about national abortion restrictions recently, but today only said that states will determine that. It'll be a key issue here in North Carolina with a new law recently enacted.
Especially since I was proudly the person responsible.
Former President Donald Trump released this video Monday, highlighting his role in overturning Roe v. Wade. After talking a few weeks ago about a potential federal ban on abortion at 15 weeks, he now says it should be up to every state.
This 50-year battle over Roe v. Wade took it out of the federal hands and brought it into the hearts, minds, and vote of the people in each state. It was really something.
Her little footprints.
The Biden campaign released this ad Monday featuring Amanda Zarowski, who says she nearly died when doctors in Texas refused to treat her when she went into labor prematurely. She later developed sepsis. She'll be in North Carolina this week talking about that as the Biden campaign focuses on what's at stake when it comes to abortion access.
Former President Trump has been lying to the American people since he first ran for the presidency. And he continues to lie to the American people every single day.
Republicans in North Carolina passed a law last year restricting abortions after 12 weeks with limited exceptions, saying it was a compromise. A poll by Meredith College last fall showed voters split, with 47% supporting it and 45% opposed.
He recognizes that there is a needle to be threaded.
NC State professor Stephen Green studies public opinion on abortion.
Honestly, my own research, which I've been working on lately, suggests that after Dobbs, the ground has really shifted on this. And, we argue that essentially these days, a ban is a ban.
Republicans in the state legislature say they will not pursue any further changes to the state's abortion law this year. House Speaker Tim Moore, who's running for Congress, says that could be different, though, once he's gone, and that it's unclear. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.
All right, Michael, thank you.